Alright, let's do this. Well, that's kind of interesting. That's an interesting predicament, too. There you go. I'm just kind of facing the dashboard. I almost took off. I'm glad I filmed from this angle, even though I don't know if it's true or not. But the camera on the other side is much better. So it's like if you have the opportunity to do video or take a picture, you take it from, you know, the non-screen side. I don't know how true that is, but it seems to be true because it's got all these newfangled things on the other side. Finkle fankle. Well, we did only one bean last night. It was really, really nice. We had a glorious time. I had a person stop in. Do some driving here. So I forgot where I was at. I forgot what I was talking about. Probably something important. Blah 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 blah. I was talking about last night how great it was. I had somebody stop in at the last minute when I was in the middle of a raid, telling me how cool things were, and I was like, oh, that's great. And I like took down the pictures, and then I was there, and I was like, almost, because I was caught in the thing in the middle of the raid, I did the end screen like at the last minute. Interesting, kind of fun. I hated stopping in and then leaving, and we rated Tally. And I wanted to get the video up and out, it's probably already processed. I don't know why it's now taking YouTube a little bit longer. This is on way too high. There we go. You can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Yeah, so it's getting to a point, and it's gonna be I'm taking a break from work, which was really nice. Which I think I needed it. I think I need to just step away from work for a moment. All the bullshit. Groundhog Day, since it's Groundhog Day. Puxatony said it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter, so yay! And so that goes against the Farmer's Almanac. I don't think Puxatony reads the Farmer's Almanac, so I don't think they care. Farmer's Almanac says that it was supposed to be a mild winter this year, and I think 2 snowstorms is, and not as bad as they were, and as cold as it's been. It's been a fairly mild winter. I just want it to be over. I think because of the 5th year, I've been talking about the community a lot, and I wanted to kind of do this is where we're at thing, and it's been nostalgic and a little heartbreaking and amazing all at the same time. My hat goes off to everybody who's doing this full time. Hat definitely goes off to you. Streaming is not easy. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is not an easy gig to have. Especially if it's your one source of income. And with the way things have been going lately, I'm getting snowblind. With the way things have been going lately, I worry that for some people that it is their only option. Source of income, because the way it's rigged. Streaming is rigged. It's not rigged in our favor, the creator's favor. It's totally against us. And not only that, there's so many people coming in. There's so much. I'm one of them. Basically crap that gets spewed on every freaking, on a daily basis. Twitch is notorious for, especially live videos. You have so much to choose from. And I'm very happy I'm keeping the schedule. I'm keeping with my resolve for this year. And it's, how do I put it? It's going about as well as I expected. It is. When I was a fresh new penny, hitting the scene, I definitely had a lot more. I guess feedback is probably the best way to put it. Definitely had a little bit more feedback than what I'm getting right now. And I'm okay with it. The beginning of the stream last night started out with me going through and like going, oh, I haven't done this person. Oh, I haven't done that person. Oh, I haven't done this person. And I made a list. I have a list of like now it's 10 people. And so before I started, I was going through and I was like going, I swear. When you like look at somebody's model, and you say, oh, I've done that model before. I've done that. Did I do them as a slime? Because with the slimes, I was just doing everybody. I was knocking those things out like crazy. And I'm probably close to now 500 beans completed. And that includes the remakes and the model refreshes that I've done. Some people more than once, and I love doing it. Just so you know. So if you've changed your model, freaking come to me. I want the next bean circle that's going on all my merge. I want it to be with the latest and the greatest. I already know, right as of right now, even if I keep the schedule that I'm doing, even if I make 200 to 300, let's say I make 300 beans this year. Even if I make 300 beans, which is most of the circles, I'm still going to be able to take out the last row. At least the last row. As far as the what are the chances of the 2026 models making it into the circle? I would give it a 50-50. If somebody came to me, anybody who answers the call, to have their model redone, if anybody does that, I'm going to they're going to be in the bean circle. I would give that 100% chance. So if somebody says to me, "Oh, I redid my model, put me in," they got 100% chance of making it into the bean circle. If I'm just randomly picking out it so that I can do the art streams, yeah, I would probably say 50-50. And the same goes for streamers that I watch. If I watch a streamer, if I watch a streamer, I would probably give it a 50-50. Chance of them making it into the bean circles. So I'm definitely lowering. I mean, I could, as of right now, I could take out the outer 3 circles of the 8. Yeah, if I was to just clean it up and move things around and stuff like that, without doing the beans this year, yeah, the outer 3 circles would be gone. And obviously, if you're one of the 12, back in the day, which was 4 years ago, that I had communication with. Oh, that was what I'm gonna do a sky circle, skirkle. Real soon, so we can see where we're at. I mean, there are definitely people who are mainstays, and definitely people who been with me since the beginning, and I hold very, very dear. And obviously, if they're one of the 12, you know that I hold you extremely close to my heart. But there definitely are people that are going to be in the other parts of the circle that I just definitely hold very, very dear. They're awesome. They're incredible. They enrich my life. I will say that the chances of somebody who's in my Discord, which is, I believe, 68. I think there's 68 people. 68 people in my Discord. They almost automatically get kind of like a pass. So I would probably give them a 95% chance of being in the circles. And if you're asking why am I doing this, and obviously here on YouTube, I don't know who's following me. I don't know who. I know very, very little. I do have a short list of the people who logged in and followed me that way. Yeah, I have a really short list of the 220 people. 221. But 220 people that subscribed here. And they definitely, I mean, obviously if anybody's cross-platformed, I would go with the highest percentage. If they're on my Discord, if they're liking my post or commenting on post in Blue Sky, you're most likely there already. But here in YouTube, that's an automatic 100%. Anybody who I know is following me, especially if they've commented anything like that. They're golden. They got the gold seal of approval. I mean, the two people that came in on my 5th year anniversary, they're obviously in. But yeah, YouTube gets a little bit of special things, so it's 100%, especially for people who commented. But yeah, being in and making beans does not guarantee you a spot. Does guarantee that I will make you a bean, because obviously I made it. It definitely adheres to my motto that everybody deserves fan art. Definitely, if I have something to work with, I will make. If I have something to work with, I will definitely make you a bean. Making a bean that's just the first step. First steps and a lot of steps to come. As far as shrinking, and if I definitely, for the Q circles, I definitely realized something that I did not realize before, and I'm gonna have to go back in and make a lot of changes. I'm gonna definitely have to go back in and make a lot of changes to it. Only because because it's going to be on the merchandise. I want the lines to be cleaner. right now they're not so clean. So I gotta basically dump everybody, make a whole new circle, and we're gonna make it bigger, including me. Including me. That will allow for the print to be a little bit better. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be absolute fun. I got plenty of art streams to do it in, so I might just dedicate one day of just basically redoing, bringing in the other ones. I loved the fact that like I had a set scale. I'm just gonna probably double it. I'm gonna keep, the 10 circles to bell. I'm gonna definitely keep the circles on until the last fucking minute. One of the things that I'm doing that's going to make for the doing the names a little bit easier as I'm doing each of the circles separately. That should make things a little bit fun size, I guess. That's probably a better way to put it. But yeah, it should definitely allow the details and things like that. But the name shirt definitely. Which key are you? I love the fact that I'm, marketed. I built my own trademark. I'm very distinctive. It definitely shows that I'm an artist. I'm all that stuff. Most people don't even realize that it's going on. All that stuff is just absolutely awesome. things go the way I want them to go, I'll be an LLC. Right now, it's so that's what we're building towards. This year's proving to be a much better year for my streaming, which I love. I don't need that. And we're just going to keep continuously moving forward. As always, cool beans in the comments below. Like I said, there's no money for me to be made. I don't know if YouTube making money on it, and if they are, well, okay. But hopefully it doesn't cost you anything. That's the whole thing, is that I don't want it to cost you anything. We're all freaking broke. I'm broke. Everybody's broke. Nobody's got any money, and I don't need to start trying to take money from you for my craziness. Just want your support. But yeah, cool beans in the comments below. It lets me know you're there. I'll make you a bean. If you want to tell me where a reference picture is of you, if you want me to just use your profile picture, just say that too. Say, make me a bean. I have a freaking really cheap, if you watch my Twitch streams, I have a really cheap thing saying, where's my queue? And that's what I will do. I will draw you a queue. It's not queues anywhere. I'll draw you a bean. I'll draw you a bean. I got to change that to where's my bean. It still says where's my queue, I believe. Because I like the pun. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. You make this community great. You make the community great. And thank you for that. It warms my heart every time I think about it. All right. I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye.